Damn, I hate a shy bitch.
All right, welcome back to Forever Shy Never Shy. I got the most problematic woman in Chicago.
That is so false.
I got the most problematic woman in Chicago on my show today. You know what I'm saying? Before I introduce her, we talking about Dave Chappelle. We talking about his show. We talking about we got 21 questions today. So we gonna ask 10 questions that a woman always wanted to ask a man, 10 questions that a man always wanted to ask a woman, and we're gonna leave one question for the audience. I got Omar here with me today. I got my boy Kev in the back. I got Buki in the back. I ain't seen her since 2004. Yeah, she here. I got Black in here cut. You know what I'm saying? I got a few more people here. So shout out to everybody who came through. If you're listening right now, we on Spotify, YouTube. Check us out. iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, Google Play. And my guest for today, the one and only Diamond Dosage. So
what's up, y'all?
I got a lot of people who follow the show who just really want me to be on your ass today.
What is this?
For real, this was a setup.
This is why my Twitter account is deleted right now.
This was a setup. Look, I got a lot of people, a lot of followers right now that really want to be on your ass because you be talking crazy, man.
I don't. I just speak facts, and people get a little annoyed by that.
Define facts. Listen.
Facts are facts. You can't define them. It's the truth. The truth is the truth. They don't need no proof.
We're gonna get to it. We gonna get to it in a minute. But the Dave Chappelle stand-up comedy stand-up.
Yes,
right?
I watched it.
You checked it out?
I happened to watch it. Yes.
What's your initial thoughts and reactions to that?
It was hilarious.
It was hilarious. I
yes, agree. I thought it was hilarious. I think that the backlash that he's receiving is just unwarranted. Like, everyone knows what type of person Dave Chappelle is. Like, why are you so stunned when he says these things?
Right. You make sure that's on record. So, I mean, yeah, I think a lot of people. I saw a lot of people saying that they didn't think it was funny. And
yeah, they said it was really offensive.
Yeah, well, yeah, some people. Well, definitely, I think a lot of people in the LGBTQ community definitely thought it was offensive. I definitely feel like it was get a little closer to the mic.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Well, you can bring it closer to you.
Okay,
but I definitely feel like it was some people who just in general was just like they don't think it's funny. I think that you really had to know what's going on in the world to understand the comedy of it.
Yeah, I think that his comedy is definitely different. I don't even think that he tries to be funny. I just think that he's a naturally funny person. Right. And that he makes light of everyone's situation, not just gay people. So that's my thing with that is just how can these people be so offended with that type of comedy when he talks about everyone in the same nature? You get what I'm saying? Yeah, like everybody, he has everybody on the equal playing field. So.
Right. Absolutely. So some of the standout points to me as a teacher, the part when he was talking about the school shooters, that shit.
Yes, that shit was hilarious.
He talking about you low key training the next school shooter. He in the class like, when are we supposed to meet up at?
And people don't like
that made
real
all sense
shit.
In the world.
That shit was real. Like you sitting up here doing an active shooter training, and the shooter is in the classroom.
The shooter's in the class. The person who gonna shoot the school up ain't he in the class with everybody else. So it was very, unless you gonna single the kid out, like you probably gonna be the shooter, so you can't come to this training.
People don't like.
Around gonna be your ass.
I think, and he even said it in his Netflix series. He was like, "Don't click, like you're clicking my face. Like you already should know what you should expect from this type of comedy, this type of stand up. Like,
absolutely.
Some of it, I can see why people are offended by it because he does call out the gay community and different races and white people
on the
and things.
Transgender.
Yes,
shitted on them.
He did, but. I don't want to say that. I don't want to speak for the transgender people because I don't know, their struggles. But for me, from looking on the outside looking in, I don't think it was totally offensive. I really just don't think it was offensive.
Yeah, I mean, offensive or not, this shit was funny. I don't know what else to say about that. But do you think he's gonna get canceled though?
Absolutely not. Oh yeah, that's what we said. We're gonna talk about this cancel culture shit. Like, what is this?
Right. I don't believe in cancel culture. I don't think it's a real thing. And I think Kanye West and Fabulous was the two prime examples.
I mean, how well did Kanye's last album do, though?
I mean, I'm pretty sure it did well. I mean, it wasn't that good of an album. So for one, it wasn't that great.
So you think if it was a better album, it would have been received better?
He drop a hit, it don't matter. He can say whatever he want to say. He drop a hit, it don't matter.
But like I said before,
how well did the Yeezys do?
They're definitely the Yeezys. Did well.
They made more. He projected to make more money than Jordan by the end of the year.
But Kanye has a lot of white fan teenager. Like his teens, the teens are supporting him. So a lot of black people still don't like Kanye West just for the simple fact that he supported Trump, and I feel like that's valid. That's a valid reason not to like somebody. If you're in support for Trump, I think that's a valid reason not to like somebody.
That's debatable.
I think that Kanye has
for political reasons. I mean, like he in a tax bracket to where he'll be dumb not to like Trump in that tax bracket.
What?
He'll be stupid not to support Trump in that tax bracket.
That's a whole nother story because you're basically saying that money sways people.
I mean, Trump is a racist, but the Democratic Party is horrible right now as well.
That brings me to the Jay-Z thing. Like, do you think that Jay-Z is in the wrong right now?
I'm gonna say this. I think that we all want to be billionaires, and we hate to see niggas doing the shit that it takes to be a billionaire. Like, we all want to get to that level, but when niggas do it, it's just like this.
Where are the morals? Hold on.
Let me say this.
Hold on.
I think that everybody love eating sausage, but don't want to see how it's made. At the end of the day.
Those are facts. But at the end of the day, morals, values, integrity, all of that shit matters. And I feel like Jay-Z, he just said something really crazy. Like 2 days ago, he said something like, if you don't have a parent in the household, that you're more likely to resist authority. That's insane to me. He's talking about the cops and the relationship with the cops and the black boys. Right. If you don't have a father figure in your household, you're more likely to resist authority. And that's not where the problem is within our police brutality issue.
Right. So what do you think the problem is in police brutality?
It's racism.
I got my boy, Omar. Hold on.
Go ahead, Omar.
Okay.
Talk your shit, bro.
Diamond's selling the truth as far as the racism part.
That's
a
you.
fact.
Right.
Thank
but
you.
what Jay-Z said is a fact. The reason why I'm saying it's a fact because whenever you watch a video of a black man getting pulled out of his car, he's going off on the police officer.
Right. Okay, what about Trayvon Martin?
Hold on.
What about Tamir Rice?
Hold on. That's them. But I'm telling you, from my statistics, honestly, looking at every video, they not just sitting there like letting them do what what you need to do is shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I don't care what the situation is.
But do you think that warrants for murder?
Don't say nothing.
That does not warrant a police officer to kill a black child.
But this
if I raise my voice at you, if I resist arrest, that does not mean you have the right to kill me.
It's giving them the reason to. See, this is the thing. We not pinpointing exactly what the issue is exactly because it's all coming from a standpoint of all of us being emotional about another black man dying or another black woman dying. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, if you give them any reason, you know the saying when you say, don't give nobody nothing to talk about because if you do, that's what they hold over your head. That's a fact.
But why should we have to live and walk on eggshells?
Let me tell y'all this. So I think this is the thing. You talking about how it should be.
Yes.
He's talking about how
it is.
And this is the thing. Like when you know how it is, you gotta adapt to how it is.
Exactly.
The place to fight it's places to fight the police, and that's in court.
Okay.
So you go to, so it's a lot of people.
So do y'all both agree with what Jay-Z said, right?
I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm not saying I agree with it. What I'm saying is the place to fight the police is in court. It's a lot of people who win when they sue the police. Instead of just when the police beat your ass, instead of getting on Instagram and talking about it and Twitter talking about it, go file a lawsuit and get some money.
How well has our justice system served us in the past?
As far as filing lawsuits and winning cases against the police?
As far as sending our boys to jail, like when they see us, the documentary on Netflix, our justice system is not built for us. We're in a lose situation.
That what you're saying is true, but that's a different conversation. I'm saying that when you're dealing with police brutality, we win a lot of those cases in court. When Freddie Gray, you know, Freddie Gray in Baltimore, he was targeted because he won the year before he got killed. He won a big ass lawsuit against the police for police brutality. And he got targeted and killed. So it's a place to fight the police until we get to that point to where whatever type of litigation has to happen for them to stop doing what they're doing. Because at the end of the day, they don't have no consequences. They know they can kill a motherfucker and get away with it. So that's what they're gonna do. But I kind of agree with that standpoint. Like right now, the way the shit really is, not the way it should be. You got to chill the fuck out.
Period.
You got to chill the fuck out.
Nothing, G. Let me explain.
Okay, I'm not saying resist authority, y'all. I'm not saying that.
If you saying when the police don't got the right to be doing what they doing, and you turn up, they should not kill you. And I agree, but they will.
Yes.
Act like it.
That's been shown.
Like,
that's what I'm saying. That's what's been shown.
Yes.
So my thing,
the police.
let me like get to it. I'm gonna let y'all get back to it. So okay, like I said, like you're right as far as how you feel.
Yes.
But when you look at the situation at hand. So
you know what? You're right, because especially as black men, y'all have it
the worst.
The worst.
When it comes to
they
the
already
real, yeah.
they already stereotype y'all. And
it's they
look at
just
y'all
trying
in
to
your
keep
nature.
our us from procreating. That's the whole point. Like to cancel us completely.
Right.
So when they show a white man killing a black man, they continuously show it. So it creates fear
Yes.
upon us to know, okay, if he cat with me, you feel me?
So
Like,
black people should just fall back.
No, it's not
No.
that. We just don't have.
We don't fight the police in the streets.
Fight
the
them in
police
court.
In court.
We'd be up then.
That's
a lot
what-
of people
that's what
not
we need
thinking
to
like
do.
that. It's like I ain't do nothing. I got my ID. I gave you everything.
Right.
And then when you listen to what the cop says, it don't make sense. It never makes sense.
Exactly.
I showed you my ID. I showed
Right.
you my registration, and
Right.
I showed you my insurance. But you still pin me down. You still fuck me over.
Exactly.
And I provided with you with everything. You know what
So
I'm saying?
that's what I'm saying, Omar. Like, what if you do provide them with everything that they need, and you're still quiet, calm? You know, all of those things. Like,
I haven't seen no cases where they caught and
what's his
calm,
name?
though.
Philando Castile.
Right.
He was calm. He didn't, you know, he didn't react to the police. He was very, you know,
That seemed like a hit.
obedient.
Yeah, they
so
did them
that
dirty.
that case is just goes against everything that you're saying right now, because
That's-
he was one of the people that, you know, actually listened to the authorities.
Right.
It goes against what Jay-Z was saying as well, which was,
Right.
I feel like Jay-Z said something that was very dumb. I'm sorry.
with what you already said or something else.
Well, no, with what I already said, that the fact that we resist authorities is what's calling police brutality. And I just think
Did he say that's all that's causing it though?
that's what
Is that
he
said?
implied.
That's what he
That's
implied.
what he
That's what you took from it.
implied. I mean, I understand what Jay-Z was saying, but I don't think he should have said that at his level and on his platform.
And where
you
he
know what I'm
from.
saying? Like, exactly
And
where
where he
he's
from.
from. And his
Yeah.
mother is a single female lesbian. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why would you even make this type of correlation?
I think the reason why he made the correlation because it's something to really look at in the household. When you get in trouble, the man usually applies that true discipline, like in the sense
Trayvon
of
Martin
like.
had 2 parents.
I understand that they did that. That's where it came from.
That wasn't police brutality though.
Yeah, that was just
True,
an
true,
example.
true.
Like
That nigga
they-
wasn't a cop.
exactly.
That's
And he
true.
wasn't even white.
That's true.
I'm lost on that.
And
shit.
he's
That
not.
nigga
In,
wasn't even white.
and he's
like,
not even in jail. You get what I'm
right.
saying? He's not in jail.
He not
But
dead
his
either.
life is hell, so-
Somebody need to
You-
whack him.
yeah, but he's not in jail, and he got a GoFundMe account with over $6 million.
Yes, I
And he
saw
sold the pole he
that.
killed him with for some crazy amount of bread.
Yeah, that's what
Like,
I'm
this
saying.
world is so twisted.
And that's what I'm saying. So my thing is the what Jay-Z said is in a sense like has to be understood because we don't have fathers in the household.
Okay.
And the thing is, you got to think about it. When you maturing in age, it's a certain point where you really need your father. And if you don't have it, that's how your initial reaction is to go off.
And
You
resist,
get
resist.
emotional.
Aggression.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't know how to be
Like
tactful in different situations. You don't know how to pick your
you know what I'm
spots.
saying? You don't know how to go to war properly. You know what I'm
But
saying? Like
I
you
don't.
said.
You know what? I don't like the fact that Jay-Z just completely disregarded the fact that we do have strong black women raising our black boys as well. We
that's
don't
a
always,
fact.
and
But
people,
we do,
people
but that's not
think-
enough.
People think that a father being in the house will automatically make a family this grand thing when a father can be toxic. So an absent father is better than
But
no
that's,
father at all.
that's just being technical though. But the thing is, you got to think about it. Back in the day when it was a woman and a man in the house, the bills was on point. There was no struggle.
So whose fault is that?
The shit, white
The
motherfuckers.
males.
No, it's not the males.
Hey, hold on. 'Cause
It's not. So you just trying to say the black man did this? We didn't do this?
No, I'm not saying that because I do agree with you that racism definitely plays a part. But our black men have stepped out of the household.
Okay, so welfare play a big role in that.
Okay.
You can't
Yes,
have a man. You
in
can't.
a household.
You cannot have a man in the house and get welfare.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
where
I
it
agree.
started.
That's a.
But that's
that plays
not
a
where we're
big
at
role.
right now. That's different. That has changed.
You want
right
some
now.
welfare?
But that's
No, that's not true. You can get welfare with a male in the house nowadays.
Now you can.
I think so. That was like a back in the day thing.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Shit, I'm glad I don't know because I ain't know welfare. Hold up.
but this the thing too, to keep the black man financially like completely out of the game. You got to think about it. Like I got a lot of friends that's into corporate. They got the degrees that they need, but they don't have the jobs. And then you look at the curriculums as far as like that man and another woman, it's the same balance. Like we all went to the same university. We got the same, you know what I'm saying? But 9 out of 10 times they're going to choose the woman. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like a imbalance. You know what I'm saying? Because
really,
yes, because of the simple fact
that males got paid more.
Yeah,
still in 2019,
white men started that, and white men still like, you know what I'm saying. We never was with that. They started that shit, and that's why it's okay for y'all to say, "Oh, the man get paid more." They created that shit. We ain't had nothing to do with that.
Yeah, I should have came with my facts.
Just like voting rights.
My Wikipedia.
You got time to Google's your friend, bro. That's a Jay-Z quote.
That's the thing, though. You got to think about it. They said black women couldn't. First, they said black women and black men couldn't vote. And then they let black men vote, and what black women felt
women were still oppressed.
Yeah, exactly. And then they let y'all join forces with us, and then they divided us.
Yeah, that's true.
And
I agree with you with them removing the black male from the household.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and that's where a lot of the anger come from.
But at some point we do got to be accountable as far as reversing that shit. It ain't gonna change until we step up and be accountable for it. We gonna move on into the actual questions.
Yes.
You got your questions ready?
They're ready, but are y'all ready?
We finna get down in 1 second. I got you.
First of all, the claps really weren't necessary.
No.
Okay. I'm thinking you agree with what this man said.
Nah. She's on the claps really weren't necessary.
That's over with, my boy.
But you cannot just excuse the stories of over millions of black women that they've dealt with these black men. You cannot excuse those stories and those experiences. You get what I'm saying?
It's a level of like, and this is where everybody. This doesn't apply to black people. It definitely applies to black people. It applies for anybody in any situation. It's a certain point to where you have to understand that it's not your fault that this shit is fucked up.
Exactly. It's not our fault. It's not our fault.
Until I be accountable for it, it's not gonna change either.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Yes, it does start. It starts individually as well.
Yeah, it's like I think it's a great chance that if you grew up in a stable household that you're gonna be a better father. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you could not grow up in a stable household and still be a great father. And still
wanted to be the opposite of your father.
Exactly, but a nigga who not doing what he's supposed to do as a father, it's a great chance that he didn't experience that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he didn't value it when it came
Right. It
his
definitely
time.
is a cycle. It's definitely a cycle that our generation, us here now, like that we have to break. And this is why it's so important to have these conversations and understand one another, because we need some type of resolution.
It's a civil war between black women and black men right now. I say that all the time. It's a civil war. And
you know why though? It's so much tension that it has built up over the years. And the thing is, I don't understand why people are acting like black men were never cheaters or, things like that, because
we don't cheat. We don't cheat. Hold the fuck up. We don't cheat. Black men don't cheat. Period.
But anywho, that was false. Like Martin Luther King didn't have other bitches, or like the people in the 60s didn't have a family living around the corner. Like nothing is new in this world. And I know everybody knows that. This is why this generation needs to really work on unpacking a lot of things.
Yeah.
A lot of things.
So, getting into these 21 questions, though.
Oh, gosh.
I'm going to let you go first.
No, I'm going to let you go first. This is your show. I'm going to let you do your thing. Go ahead and go first.
I think.
Okay.
Ladies first.
I thought lady first was
Omar,
a thing.
shut up.
All right, so my first question. So for the audience right now. So we doing this game 21 questions. Diamond's going to ask me 10 questions that she always wants to ask a man, or that she want to know about men. I'm going to ask her 10 questions about women. Okay, so my first question is, why don't y'all never know what y'all want to eat?
That's a good question. I think women are just complex in general. Like, so even when it comes to simple questions like that, we just never know. We process too much. We really just wait and linger on stuff. So I always know what I want to eat. I need tacos. I need hot wings with some ranch, nigga.
So a nigga hit you up talking about what you want to eat. You already know.
I know what's up.
But I can see that though. Because she real problematic like that. So she gonna be like, I need roof Chris on takeout. Pull up.
This problematic word. I need you to go with this. What is this word?
Problematic. Your turn.
No, I need to know why I'm problematic first before we move forward.
Gee, you problematic because, first of all, what you say about the nigga balding that got you kicked off Twitter? What was that?
Not what got me kicked off Twitter. First of all,
That's most definitely.
Hey, whenever you, hey,
That was
now
too
listen,
strong, folks.
now listen. There's a lot of kids that how did y'all cover y'all ears.
That was strong.
Whenever you get kicked off a site that has porn on it,
exactly. Like
you're a problem.
Yeah.
You're a problem, G. You got kicked off a site that allows pornography. Like porn pages. I follow a few of them.
Shit.
I said that men don't take relationships serious until they're 36 and they're balding. And
But what if they 36 and they not balding and we still out here?
it was just a jokey joke. Damn.
Shit, I'm 28. So. I don't know what to say.
It was just a joke.
That was strong, for that's why they keep.
Okay, I have a question. Why does every guy I know hoop with another guy that I know? Like, why do y'all all hoop together?
I don't play basketball. Kev, my niggas be hooping together, Kev. Let Kev hop on the mic. I don't even hoop. Oh, that black be hooping. Hold on.
I think it's an opportunity for black men to bond, you know, and show a nigga that you got go.
Right.
Period. Like, I mean, and it's fun as fuck. Like, we like hooping. It's that
It
simple.
might be a competitive
So
thing.
it's like a lot of women.
It's competition. Like, I feel like I could beat any nigga in the city.
A lot of women be like, they've dated like hoopers, and it's like they be hooping on the same team or something.
So they be
And
uncomfortable.
the dudes be like, yeah, well, I know him. We hoop together. So like, we really don't understand what that means. Like, is that a friendship? What is that?
They can just fuck with. Hey, listen.
Yeah, it's like friendship.
Okay.
Right. So listen. Tell them to fuck with me because I don't hoop at all. So I ain't hoop with none of these niggas.
This ain't about you. Damn.
I ain't never hoop with none of these niggas.
This
so
is not about you.
When your friends say that shit, just sit on my way. At the end of the day.
Carry a trip walking to the basketball court.
Yeah, tell them that. Tell them that. I'm tripping. I can't say what I want to say. Some kids in here, man. So look. All right, I got another one for you. Why do women ask questions that they don't want the answer to?
What does that mean? Because I don't think
I'm going to give you an example. I had a chick ask me. So I was dating this chick for a while, like on and off for like 4 years. Mm-hmm. And she was like, one random day, it was Valentine's Day. And she was like, she's like, I ain't going to lie to you. Like, we was talking about threesomes. That was the topic of the conversation.
Okay.
And she was like, I ain't going to lie to you. Like, your baby mama is like gorgeous to me. Like, I wouldn't mind doing it.
She is. Shout out to my girl.
Yeah. She I ain't gonna lie. I did my thing. Oh, it was crazy. Hold on. So she's like, your baby mama is like gorgeous to me. Like, I wouldn't mind doing a threesome with your baby mama.
Wow, y'all was getting into some things.
And I was like, I'm like, you sure that's something you want to do? And she was like, yeah, like I really, like I'm on that. Like this is Valentine's Day.
Wow.
Like, we just got through finish smashing, and that's what we was talking about. So I'm like, you sure you want it? She like, yeah, I'm sure. I'm like, man, it's crazy because like a few years ago when she first found out, or when I first told her I was fucking with you, she said the same thing.
Wow.
And Shorty was like, what the fuck? Y'all be talking about sex? You and your baby mama still be talking about sex? Like, and she cut me off. Like, she completely stopped fucking with me. And I'm like, gee, why would you ask me that? Like, why would you ask me that? Like, and then get mad when I tell you, like, it's a go. Like, what you
because just
about?
because the truth is the truth doesn't mean that it's offensive. Like, it could be, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't mean that I have to accept that. She probably wasn't fucking with it.
But that's what she wanted to do, though. Like, that's what she said she wanted to do. Like, if y'all don't want to know the answer, don't ask me nothing.
No, but the fact that you were still talking about sex with your baby mother is the bottom line. It's not about knowing the truth. The fact that
but
you
you
were
wanted
still
me to
having
talk
these
about sex with her. Because you wanted me to set the threesome up.
I don't know.
And I told you it's already a green light. She done hollered at me already.
I don't know what her situation was. That's a different type of situation right there.
I don't know, man. Your turn.
Okay, so what is a male's top 3 most attractive attributes in a woman?
So for my, I would say, this is hard to pinpoint, but vibe. Vibe is number 1.
Okay.
Like the vibe, because it's been some chicks that I feel like they really don't look that good. Like I be
you know
like,
what? I saw a tweet that you made the other day, and I was gonna say something.
Oh shit, go crazy.
You said a lot of these chicks be what did you say?
They don't look the same in person?
Yeah.
That's true, though. That's true. A lot of chicks don't look the same person. But I feel like it's a lot of chicks that I'd be super into them, and I'd be finna tell a guy, like, hey, G, this is new chick I back. I'm finna send a picture, and I'd be like, damn, She low key don't even look that good like the whole time. But for me though, I'm feeling her though. Like, no, for me though,
Okay.
she a 10 out of 10.
Okay.
But I just know she don't fit the standard of beauty because for
Wow,
me,
what is the standard of beauty?
Gee, we all know what the standard of beauty is. That ain't my standard because my type ain't that type.
Okay.
Which is why I'm into shorty, and I feel that's just what I'm saying.
First of all, we have to get rid of this beauty standard.
It's a beauty standard. It's a real thing,
and that's
G.
really fucking sad to me because it's people out here that have no fucking choice. You know what I'm saying? Like their parents created them. Like they have no regard over their looks.
That's
so
where
it's
the vibe
like,
come in at
and I
because the
think
vibe is undeniable.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, and I think that looks are such a superficial thing. Like that we just need to get rid of.
I don't know about that. You talking to a nigga you ain't attracted to? Now come on now, hold on, cause we talking crazy right now. You ain't talking to a nigga you ain't attracted to.
No, women will really date an ugly man. Women will date an ugly man, but men will not date an ugly woman. That's facts. Okay,
but it depends on
that's
ugly about whose
facts.
standard.
Men will not date an ugly woman.
When you say date, what do you mean?
No, what do you mean when you say date?
When you say date,
what do you mean when you say date?
When I say
so
date,
y'all gonna
dates can be casual.
y'all will have sex with an ugly woman, but y'all would not wife.
I just want to smash it. So wifing and dating ain't the same. I just want to smash and go out. If I'm taking you out, we date.
Disgusted.
You disgusted? But I feel like I'm one of the few niggas who I like natural hair. I love dark skinned women. I prefer brown or dark women to light skinned women. I don't fuck with makeup. Like I'm cool with makeup, but I would prefer, you know what I'm saying? I would for my prep. So
you want to date yourself? Oh, I'm sorry. That's what I thought you said.
Hold on.
I'm just fucking with you.
This why niggas want me to get on your ass.
For real, dude.
This is why. This is why niggas want me to get on your ass. Hold on.
Let me sit up.
I'm fucking with you.
Next question. Who turn is it?
Okay. It's your turn, sir.
It's my question?
Yes.
All right.
Name the other two.
The other two what? Oh, I ain't finished the question. So it was 3 parts. So I say the vibe number 1 for me is hair, is vibe, hair, and teeth. No, I got to put body in there. But I'm gonna take out. I'm gonna take out teeth. I'm gonna put if your hair is right, your body is right, and your vibe is right, I'm gone.
What does a vibe include though? Before we move on to the next thing. What is a vibe? What does that mean?
A vibe is just like the aura you give off when you walk in the room. Like to me, vibe is like I love, and the vibe and teeth go hand in hand because I love women with big smiles. Like I don't care how your teeth look. I just love women with big smiles.
Okay.
Y'all get what I mean by that?
I get you.
Like girls who just walk in the room and they just look happy. I just love happy bitches. Like I just love a little happy bitch. Like,
you funny
who just like she just happy to be here. Like she could just Netflix and chill her ass. Like she just happy to be here. Like she look.
I'm not saying anything.
Like she just happy to be here. Like that's it. Like I just like that's what I mean by vibe though. Like big smile, cool. Like I could talk to you about anything. You gonna like if I'm talking to you about something and you don't know nothing about what I'm talking about.
That's a turn off.
No, it's cool, but ask me questions though. Long as you intrigued.
Yeah.
Long as you
don't act
intrigued.
like that you know something that you don't know, or don't be quiet.
Or just don't be a fucking brick wall.
Right.
You feel me? Don't be a brick wall. But if I'm talking to you about something, and no matter what the vibe is, you just like, oh yeah, damn, that's crazy. Like, so what else? Whoa. And I'm like, shit, let's Google it, bitch. Like, what you talking about? Like, let's get together. Like, let's make it happen.
So that mental stimulation is definitely a thing for you.
Man, I'm glad how you interpreted. You gave me points. Look, bitch, like, I got. I'm a sapiosexual.
I want to hear your 3, Omar. What's up with you, Omar? What's going on?
I know it sounds cliche. Mind, body, spirit, G.
Yes.
Mind, body, and spirit.
Yes.
Her mind got to be on point. She got to be able to know how to handle business when it needs to be handled. She got to be able to have a conversation. Since I'm into politics, big G, like I want to know what you understand about what's going on.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Body, I'm talking about physically, like inside and out. You know what I'm saying? And then spirit, you just got to have a spiritual connection. Like that's what I rock with. Somebody that understand like spirituality.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Diamond, this on you, G. What you talking about?
Child.
Ask me some problematic shit so I can get on that.
Okay, so let's talk about the tweet.
Oh, hold on. I got a call. I got to answer.
Shit. Okay, go ahead.
Hello? Hello?
Huh?
You can hear me?
Yeah.
So you on Forever Shot Never Shot right now. You just called in and we shooting live. So right now we talking about, actually Diamond's finna ask me a question. You know what I'm saying? So you could go ahead and answer the question that she's finna ask. I hope it's not an emergency.
It's a question geared towards men.
It's a question for men. Go ahead.
Why do men tend to disregard female rappers who talk about their sexuality and their vagina?
So why do you think men, so for my caller that's on the line, why do you think men disregard female rappers that talk about sexuality and they what? They vagina?
And their pussy.
I don't think vagina ever been said on this show. We use the P word. But it's kids in here. It's kids
exactly.
in here.
It's really kids in here. So.
Yeah, all right. So go ahead. Why do you think that?
I think because y'all are idiots. Y'all don't care about what we have to say. Y'all
exactly, girl. Speak.
You finna get hung up on.
Speak.
Y'all do not care about what we have to say at all.
We don't care about what you got to say. But I'm saying we just don't want to hear about y'all hoeing. That's all though.
Oh my God, this hoe word is used so loosely.
We just ain't trying to hear about y'all hoeing.
That hoe word is used very loosely.
I ain't gonna lie, that's all we talk
Yes, that's what y'all need to talk about.
A lot of male rappers talk about how many.
Yeah, they don't stay around for long though. Look at the top 3 rappers in the game right now. When I say top, I'm not talking about who hot right now. I'm talking about who's selling the most records.
Who's the top 3 to you?
Drake selling the most records, J. Cole selling the most records when he dropped, and Kendrick selling the most records when he dropped.
Okay.
They not talking about bitches and hoes. The niggas who talk about bitches and hoes, they come and go.
Drake throw a little bitch and a little hoe in there from time to time.
We gotta throw.
But he love the hoes though. Drake love any hoe Drake talk about. He love that.
Drake is an underhanded misogynist, and he just goes about his shit like a light skinned nigga would.
That's a
very
hot
underhanded.
Take.
It's very underhanded, but he's still a very misogynistic man where he undermines women.
She got a bar.
That's facts. That's bars though. That's facts.
He does.
I've never heard that take before.
He's very undermining.
That's a whole podcast.
You know?
That's a whole podcast. You cold for that. You cold
but
for that.
But he bought him a Chanel bag, so it's like you kind of gotta.
You gotta figure it out. You
don't know what to do. You don't know if he want to dog women or love them. So.
We gotta bend your morals a little bit. Pull that mic up a little bit closer to you.
Okay.
We gotta bend. You gotta bend your morals a little bit when it come to Drake. All right. Is there anything else you want to say?
Bend your morals?
Yeah, you gotta bend your morals a little bit when it come to Drake. I know you a Michael B. Jordan fan, so you gonna bend your morals for Michael B. Jordan.
That piece right there.
A little bit.
This piece.
A little bit.
Righty tighty, lefty loose.
Who else you bending your morals for?
Can you come here? Oh.
I
don't know.
I don't know. I may get a lot of backlash. I can't.
Oh, then pull it up. Okay.
So
what you say?
Who you bending your morals for?
Chris Brown.
Chris Brown.
I knew you were going to say that.
Next question. This man has lost his mind.
Beat your ass.
It's crazy.
Did you need something serious? If you need something serious, text me.
I'm finna go to eat with my family. I was trying to see what you wanted.
Oh, order me some
Just text me.
I don't even know where y'all going to order some. I like pastas with chicken and shrimp and shit. Yeah, give me some pasta with some chicken and shrimp.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
This baby mama though, if you like, I don't know.
I like her.
Boy, shut up.
It's Diamond Girl. What's up?
Hey, Diamond.
Hey, girl. What's up, girl? I was rapping for you the whole time, girl. I said you fine. You mind your business. You mind your business. He got, he got a good baby mama.
I do. We talked about some of them situations, but she don't watch the show, so she
oh, okay.
That's why I be talking crazy.
Watch this one, girl. Watch this one because you featured.
No.
I can't do it.
I gotta hang up now. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
No.
Don't feed my son no pork, nigga. All right. Whose turn? Is your turn?
No, I just asked the rapper question as far as why men disregard female rappers.
I think that we like this. The thing though, I don't think, and I don't feel like I have the general ear for rap music right now.
Okay.
I feel like all the new rappers is trash, and I might just be getting old. I think once you hit around 30, you stop fucking with new rappers. Because like my father didn't fuck with the shit I was fucking with. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? My father wasn't fucking with Lil Wayne and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he stayed in his class. Now I think I might be getting a little older, so I'm just not trying to hit the shit. Mm-hmm. So for me, I fuck with Rhapsody. I fuck with Dreezy. Mm-hmm. Dreezy, like I use Dreezy. She's my favorite female rapper, and she talk about fucking with niggas that got money. She don't talk about taking no nigga money. and using them nigga for money. But she
Okay,
talk
so
about,
that's a diss towards the city girls.
no, I mean it could be. Fuck them. So it could be. So like, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time though, like Dreezy not talking about that. She talking about being fly. She got her love songs. She just talking about being like a bad bitch. Like that's all she talking about. Like she not even that attracted to me, but she a bad bitch because that's what she talk about. Like she that's what she talk about. You feel me? And like,
So you're. So why is it?
Let me say this
Excuse
too.
me.
She can rap.
Okay. So
She can rap.
You ever heard of Megan Thee Stallion?
I heard of Megan Thee Stallion.
Can she rap to you?
She can rap. I ain't gonna lie.
Nice.
Okay, thank
I ain't
you.
got no problem with Megan Thee
Thank you. That's
Stallion.
all I want to know. If you can
But
recognize talent.
She
when
a
you
little
recognize
balanced, and the thing I like about Meg, even though she don't talk about school that much in her music, she promote that shit.
Yeah, she does.
She let it be
That's
known
what I
that
like
she in
as
college.
well. But I do want her to talk
Compared
about
to
school
2
more.
Chainz. 2 Chainz got a 4.0 on a full ride scholarship playing basketball.
He don't say
in college.
shit about it.
He ain't saying
Actually,
shit about
Big Sean
that
too.
shit, bro.
Big Sean too. Big Sean had a full ride to college
Big
as
Sean look
well.
like he went to school.
But you know, nobody supports that. Don't nobody care about that. So it's
But
like
we got to make it cool though.
exactly.
We got to make
Yeah,
it cool though. If
yeah.
2 Chainz came out saying that,
I think
2
school
Chainz
is
was
cool though.
enough to say
I think
that.
school learning is very, an important thing.
Yeah, like
It's
Megan
your
Thee Stallion
turn.
making that shit look good.
It's your turn.
Megan Thee Stallion, how y'all stripping through school.
I cannot stand this
Oh,
man.
I can't say this until the kids leave. Let me find a different one. I can't say that till the kids leave either. Hold on. If you talking to multiple guys,
Okay.
are you keeping it 100? And what won't you tell the truth about? Like, what's the extent of how honest you gonna be? So, are you telling?
I
Are
feel
you
like
letting
you're
these
attacking
niggas
my
know?
personal life.
I am. The hell, forever shot, never shot.
Damn, I hate a shy bitch.
Hold on, we talking about what's really going on out here.
Am I keeping it 100 always? Of course. The truth always.
So if
of
you
course.
talking to a guy, and he like, are you talking to other niggas? What you got
I
going
be
on?
like, yes, I am. I'm dating multiple men.
Are you smashing multiple niggas? What you talking about?
You know what? I plead the fifth, Your Honor.
So that's the limit. That's the limit.
No, I don't think that
That ain't none of his
that
business.
dating includes having sex with every person that you're dating. You could be having sex with one person and dating multiple people.
What's the point of that?
What you mean? What's the point of that? I think that it's really important for us to date and get to know that what we like, versus what we don't like.
That's that whole phase. You gotta have that.
I mean, when do men not have a whole phase?
It ain't a phase for us.
Exactly. So y'all
But it's a
continue,
difference.
and you know that
Hey,
goes.
but stop comparing y'all
that's
to
them-
men, though.
You know what? Yes, please, because y'all are idiots.
No.
I really like y'all. Some of y'all are really
Right.
like
Trophy
very.
games. We trophies
Some of
out
y'all
here.
are really just intellectual, but a lot of y'all really don't have the awareness that a woman has or the intuition that a woman has. So it's really hard to date men because it's like we never really see eye to eye. Like what is that
What, you wanna date a
barrier? What is
woman?
that barrier? First of all,
What you want to date? That's what it sounded like. That's just what it sounded like. You want to date a woman.
no,
Like,
not at all.
we don't
Not at
gotta
all.
see eye to eye.
Not at all.
We
I
two
just
different
want.
creatures.
I just want us to come to a happy medium. Like what is the barrier between men and women? Like what is it?
Okay,
I get it.
it's really based on emotion and logic. But go ahead.
Go ahead. You're right. You're right.
Okay.
You're right.
I talked about this in the previous show. It's about healing, G.
Healing,
Nobody never get
yes.
the self time to heal. Like
Yes.
they look at a situation, get intimate, move on quicker than they did before they get intimate.
That's
it's just
so
like,
true.
you know
That's
what I'm saying?
so
So you
true.
need to give yourself time to get like that soul tie off you or that anger or that
That trauma,
dissatisfaction.
that trauma.
You know what I'm saying? That toxicness, like you mentioned earlier today.
Toxic
Like,
Carrie, I'm out here. I'm out here.
So you know what I'm saying? Like a
Holla.
lot of
Stop
people
taking pride in that.
Holla at me.
a lot of people don't take the proper time to actually like heal themselves.
And you know what? This
You know
is
what
my
I'm
next
saying?
question. Do men?
Is it your turn though? Go ahead though. My man, damn. I'm like, hold on.
Don't disrespect me, okay? Do men take that time to? Because I feel like a lot of women have been doing this mental health, wave, but I don't see the men really partaking in it. Do y'all take that time to work on y'all spirituality and like heal? That's one of my questions.
Absolutely. I can only speak for myself when it comes to a question like that.
Okay.
I can only speak for myself, but yes, I do. I talk to therapists. It's weird because my therapist told me he was like, bro, you so self-reflective. I think I get that from being a teacher. We got to self-reflect so
Yes.
much. He was like, "You so self-reflective that you damn that don't need to talk to me. Like all I can do is validate the shit that you already know and motivate you to do the shit. Because
Why do you think that other men don't take that time though? What is blocking that? Their ego? What is that?
I don't think it's their ego. I think niggas not realizing the value of it, and niggas having it could be ego because it could be looked at like, I got my shit I got this shit.
Exactly.
But that's how a man gonna think though.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
I feel like y'all in this constant mode of protect and provide. Y'all don't really have that time to really tap into that other side.
Yeah, and sometimes you gotta, now if it just get too ridiculous, then you gotta try to correct him and support him to go that direction. But sometimes you gotta let a man be a man and let him have it.
What does that mean though?
You gotta let him have it. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's just like that's our natural state of being. That's our natural.
Is it, or was that society taught you? Is that what society has taught you? What do you think?
Look at the
Omar?
animal
What
kingdom.
do you think?
Look at the animal kingdom.
Why don't men take that time to be one with themselves and have that spirituality?
They don't know how.
Okay.
A lot of people, when you're in situations where you just don't understand or you don't have an outlet, that's what your life continues to be, like full of like drama. Because I went through it, like for myself, like I stepped away from everything spiritual. I stepped away from anything anybody had to say to me. But then when I hit rock bottom, like I crashed hard, like depression, and I started thinking about what makes sense. I know everything that people was telling me makes sense. Like you said, validation with your therapist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what's right and you know what's wrong.
Exactly.
People choose to do what's wrong because they had never been disciplined in their life. So how could you expect somebody that don't know what discipline is? They know the definition, but they don't know how to go about it truly, mentally.
Right.
How would you expect them to actually take that time out and do that? You know what I'm saying? It take a group of people to let them know first, and then your own time, because you need to find people who've been through what you've been through, an example.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So if you don't have no example of how to go about it, you're not even thinking about it. You're just trying to like
attempt it.
Yeah. It's like you know what I'm saying? Life is fucked up, so we fucking our way through. Literally.
Exactly.
Like,
Literally.
It's one of those. So yeah.
I hear that.
What's your next question?
It's my turn?
It sure is.
How do pussy really supposed to smell? At the end of the day, how do it really supposed? Because I know some chicks who is no smell.
Water.
Some
No
water.
smell.
Some water. Our water is different though.
Water.
I smell.
It's supposed to smell like
Crystal
pussy.
Glacier.
It's supposed to smell like pussy. I'm so happy you asked this question.
Wait. Because you said that, but they all smell a little
tell
different.
you.
Go ahead. Let me know. Let me know something. How do it
Okay,
supposed
this
to
is what men fail to realize. I'm so happy that I have this opportunity to speak on this because
I'm happy
men fail to realize that the vagina is a very sensitive organ.
Absolutely.
Very sensitive. We wash our clothes in a different detergent, the pH balance is thrown off, meaning that our vagina has a different odor or is discharging differently.
Yeah.
So, or we put a tampon in, or we have sex, and that throws our pH balance off. And
with a dirty nigga.
it's not even always a dirty nigga. It could be just like a new dick or something.
Y'all be smashing niggas that eat pork, and then y'all pH balance be out.
Don't shame pork. It's people that eat pork. You are something else.
Y'all can only get shamed.
Y'all be smashing niggas
that eat pork.
Niggas be eating pork.
No, niggas do be drinking Mountain Dew and eating Flaming Hots all day and expect to.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
Right.
like that does play a part in it. If you're how you're eating, how women are eating as well. Like even like foods can throw off our pH balance, like fish or things like that. So, but a vagina definitely it's not supposed to have a smell to it. So if you do have
No
a
smell.
go to your doctor, girl.
Hey, you heard
Go to your
that?
doctor. Go to your
It's
doctor.
not supposed to, because I done had a few that didn't smell like nothing. But when I say a few, I mean a few. A handful.
Really?
And I didn't did my thing, and I didn't have less than a handful that didn't smell like
But
nothing.
I just want y'all to understand how sensitive the vagina is, and it's not necessarily that she's dirty. It could be anything.
So you making excuses for this?
I'm not making excuses.
Making
But I'm
excuses
just saying,
for these hoes.
anything can throw off a woman's pH balance. And y'all have a penis, so if y'all penis smells, then that's
It's a
something
open-
that's
It's a
that's
open-
different.
That
Y'all
mean
penis
niggas
is outside of
organ.
your body.
It's open.
Right, yeah.
So-
Y'all tripping. Niggas need to take a shower. Shower ain't gonna do it for y'all though. But go ahead. It's your turn.
Okay, how did the Warriors throw a 3-1? I mean, blow a 3-1 lead?
Huh?
How did the Warriors blow a 3-1 lead?
Cause Steph Curry a bitch. What you talking about? Hold on. How the Warriors throw
That's my question. That's my question.
How the Warriors blow a 3-1 lead after coming back from 3-1? After coming back from being down 3-1? Cause Steph Curry, light skinned ass, is a bitch. That's why.
Is that really why?
That's why I passed the mic to the light skinned nigga to defend it.
I don't speak for all light skinned men, but I will not allow this slander of Steph Curry nor Klay Thompson or the Warriors.
Hey, Black, how the Warriors blow a 3-1 lead? Come to the mic real quick just for a second, bro. How did the Warriors blow a 3-1 lead? No, the 3-1 lead before when that 73-9 season. How they blow that 3-1 lead?
Speaking for the dark skinned brothers, the light skinned brothers.
Cause LeBron went crazy and Steph Curry a bitch.
Okay, is that your final conclusion?
The Cavs' best player was a dark skinned nigga, and the Warriors' best player was a 6 foot tall, scrawny ass nigga.
What is your beef with light skinned people? You don't like light skinned women?
Nah, bro. This Cause my ex
you said it. You said it. You said it.
Nah, I don't got nothing against. I said what I prefer.
Okay.
Now listen, the thing is though, on some real shit though, the Warriors, they top player, like he folds under pressure. That's all. That's all they really come down to. Steph Curry be folding under pressure. That's all.
Okay.
You know. Huh? What you think of light skinned niggas, Diamond?
Me?
A question from the crowd.
Oh my goodness.
From Kevin. It's not even the crowd, from Kevin.
I don't have a particular color that I date. I've dated light skinned men.
What you think about them? That's what we asking you.
What's the difference?
I think that
She don't like pink. She said she don't like pink meat, shorty. No pink meat.
No, I'm sorry, but I think that light skinned men are men, of course, but they definitely have a softer side. I do think that.
Why do you think it is like the lighter the skin, the softer?
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. It's something historical. I'm not sure.
He's 18. He don't even want to be light skinned.
What's your question?
It's my turn?
Yeah.
It's always my turn if it like.
Oh my goodness.
What's the best way to slide in your DM?
Don't at all.
Shit.
Period.
They got to meet you in person?
I really prefer that. I really do prefer
Drop your
that,
location then.
That
The fuck?
human, you need to relax. I really prefer that human interaction, that up and close,
So
personal.
you ain't never like gave a nigga some play in the DM?
I mean, I've had conversations in the DMs, but it's not like necessarily like something that I would look forward to or something that I would accept. I'll say that.
Damn.
But I know other women are different. Some people meet their husbands online. You know what I'm saying? Some people date people offline. So I'm not judging it or bashing it.
Are you on Tinder?
I'm not at all.
Okay.
But I prefer the.
We got another one.
Oh, Jesus.
Hello? Hello? Damn, hold on. She ain't on the situation. Hello?
Hello.
Okay. Yeah, so right now you on Forever Shot, Never Shot because you just called me and we recording. So, like, you're being recorded live. I got Diamond Dosage right here, and we're asking questions. And she has it. What was your question? Or was it my turn?
It was your turn.
What did I just ask? I'm drunk.
About light-skinned men, right?
Oh, how do you feel about light-skinned niggas?
I love Drake. Let me say that.
Okay. She loves Drake. Diamond says Drake is misogynistic. But go ahead. I'm going to let you rock.
I think that, first of all, I'm caught off guard. I did just wake up, so please use my voice.
Yeah, you
I think that Drake is an actor, and Drake does what he needs to do.
Yes, girl. He be acting like he knows how to rap. No, he knows how to rap, but he act like he a rapper. I'll say that.
Okay, yes. That I agree with. I agree with. I think, but like I said, first and foremost, he's an actor first. So he's playing the role that he needs to, which is very smart on him because he's succeeding right now in that. You know what I'm saying? We think he's the greatest rapper alive, and I kind of think that,
but
he's doing
that's not
right now.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but how do you feel about light-skinned niggas? Okay.
I don't have what to say about light-skinned niggas. I mean, I feel like they're not. I wouldn't say they're not my type, and I would go ahead and say that I've never actually said I had a type, but they're not the first ones that I will gravitate towards. And I would probably say that's because they do have that stereotype.
I love light skinned men.
She trying to get some points right now. She knows she problematic. She knows she problematic, G. And I'm finna.
I'm not. I'm just saying they need the same love.
They don't. They love themselves for
Yeah,
they love themselves for them and they bitch.
You right. You know what? You right. They do be acting like they the cute one in the relationship.
They do, and that's a problem. That's a problem. They cool though.
That's true. That's true.
They're cool.
Hey.
But yeah, they definitely more than likely they do think they're the cute one in the relationship, and that ain't hot.
Period.
Because I'm a female. Hell, I'm surprised.
That's one of my questions. Oh, she just got into one of my questions.
Let me clarify this.
She just got into one of my questions.
But before I let you go, I'm gonna clarify this for you and Diamond. And I'm gonna hang up when I'm done saying this. You're not gonna get a chance to respond, so I apologize.
You ain't shit.
But Diamond gonna respond for you. But listen, this is the thing though.
Okay.
Let me tell y'all why y'all not the prize and why me and our trophies. This is the thing.
I'm hanging up. I'm hanging up. Bye.
No, listen. Just hit me out because you're gonna forever be lost if you don't hit this. So listen. This is the thing, right? So it's a lot of black men out here that's doing what they supposed to do. But it's a lot of black men. It's a lot of black men that done ran into some hard times. They might be locked up. They might not be doing the right thing out here. They might not be taking care of XYZ, their kids, whatever. There's a lot of gay black men. They can't do shit for you. It's a lot of problems going on with black men. So if you find a black man that's responsible, that's on his shit, that got his shit together, that's a trophy. If it was a diamond on every corner, it wouldn't be worth shit. You feel me? So at the end of the day, when you find a black man that's doing what he's supposed to do, that's a trophy right there. So you got to understand.
That's facts.
That's the prize. And the reason why is because women, y'all are doing y'all fucking thing. Like black women graduating college at the highest rate when you look at gender race. Mm-hmm. Black women are graduating college more than anybody else. You get what I'm saying? So y'all going crazy
Who
right
said
now.
I wanted a black man?
Where's your counterpart? So if
She
you gonna
said,
date,
who said I wanted a black
date
man?
a white man, we really gonna hang up on
That's
your
what
ass.
she just said.
We really gonna hang up on your ass.
Need to kill ourselves.
No, but I want to say this before you hang up. We've had this conversation before, and I feel like you are right.
Yeah, when you
Right.
And that was one of my questions too, like interracial dating. Like, how do you guys feel about that?
No, don't call on me.
Hold on. We gonna let you finish though, Taylor Swift. Hey, listen, Taylor Swift, we gonna let you finish. Cause that's how she sound right now. Yeah, you motherfucker that's gonna date the white boy. You.
No. I agree exactly. I agree because I've had this conversation before. I do feel like there's not enough black men out here doing their thing. So it does. That's why I think black women are competing with one another because it's so hard to get a good man. But if we compete with one another, that makes him not such a good man.
Mm-hmm.
So I agree with what you're saying. However, I am the prize when it comes to male versus female, not black males versus black women. You know what I'm saying? But as a woman, I am the chase. You get what I'm saying?
Why do you feel like a man should chase you?
Because I'm a woman.
You know why she feels like this? Because women live longer when they don't have a male counterpart, and a man lives longer when he does have a woman counterpart. We all know that. What a woman brings to the table versus what a man can bring to the table. What do a woman bring to the table? Women have a nurturing spirit. Mm-hmm. We take care of our home. So I mean, you have to look at the facts. A woman lives longer without a male, and a man lives longer with a woman. So
the problem I feel like with men chasing women is that if a nigga is chasing a woman, he can't focus on the shit that he's supposed to be doing that y'all need him to be doing when y'all get.
But the thing is, how can a woman focus on her shit and y'all too? Y'all always say that y'all out here
should nobody be chasing
y'all
nobody.
Always say y'all out here chasing a bag.
It is like
y'all neglect.
I'm gonna break this little motherfucking hand. G.
Facts, and it's like, but. It's a lot of these men that say that he puts his bag before a woman, but at the end of the day, we are all here to reproduce and to love one another, you know, and to build those relationships. And it's like, I feel like men are just neglecting that, and they're just putting money as the first priority when a woman can really help build you.
Absolutely, but we gotta continue with this show though.
Okay.
So we're gonna get rid of our caller. See you.
Bye.
All right, what's your question? Is your turn or my turn?
My question was kind of already answered. It was the interracial dating question.
That was your next one?
Yeah.
Okay. What, interracial dating?
What's your take on it? Like, what's a black male's take on that?
From a genetic standpoint, I don't know what the average black male's take on it is. From a genetic standpoint, you weakening your kid by having a child with anybody of a different race. We have so Africa is the only continent on the planet that's rooted to the earth. So look at this. Africa is the only continent on the planet that's rooted to the earth. I'm gonna say that for a third time. Africa is the only continent on the planet that is rooted to the core of the earth. So we had Pangea, which is like the big ass mass of land that separated. Broke up.
Yes.
And Africa, like everything floated away. Africa was that's why Africa is what it is. That's why it couldn't be a cell phone. All the elements on the element chart I found in Africa. That's why we rob in Africa of everything that they have, all their natural resources.
Yes.
So when you see like why are black men dominating every fucking sport that comes out, you can make a new sport today. 20 years from now,
black
it's
men
gonna
are
be a black
dominating
man
it.
that's gonna dominate it.
I mean,
You know what
I
I'm
feel
saying?
like black culture, we dominate everything, though.
We dominate everything. So, like, just from that standpoint of this, the genetics, when you talk about culture, when you talk about anything, you are diluting. Like, you have a pureness of you. When you talk about the alleles, like, your ability to deal with stress, you have 2 alleles in your body. Black women are the only women who have 2 long alleles. So, the longer your alleles are, you only get 2. You can deal. The more you can deal with stress and the shit that come upon you in the world. You get what I'm saying? Black women are the only species on the planet that have 2 alleles. Black men have 1 short, 1 long. Like black women have 2 long.
Okay.
Black men have 1 short, 1 long. White people have 2 short.
And
so if you want to dilute your rate, like you want to have a child that can't like. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I understand.
Stop tweaking. Now, at the same time, if you live in Chicago
But
and you feel like niggas ain't shit,
believe that
go date some black niggas in Dallas or some shit. Let's date a black man. That's my point. Like,
but do you believe love is love?
No.
Omar,
let me
please.
answer that. Okay, so
go crazy, bro. Love is love. Stop killing bugs.
the reason why I feel like when you say love is love, when you know who you are 100% and you love yourself, that means you love your own. You get what I'm saying? You cannot date outside your race and completely love yourself. It's not possible, because if you understood yourself, it's no point to look on the other side. The only thing that the other side can do for you is either going to be a financial standpoint, and that shit ain't going to win at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, what we create and what we create and what we touch, whatever black touch, it becomes black. But when you have that white male gene, the stress that comes with having a black child for a white man, it kills them. And it gets taken out on the woman to an extent. And also, the aspect of just truly knowing yourself is what's key. When you know yourself, you don't look outside of that. Can't nobody disrupt that. You get what I'm saying? The only reason why I feel like a black woman would date outside their race is because they do not love themselves. And it's just that simple.
That's very deep. I don't know if it's that deep, though.
It's that deep.
I feel the same way about black men, because I said, like, it's talking about Childish Gambino, and I was like, it's no way you can't be. And I was talking about men when I said this on the show, but I was like, you can't be pro-black if you dating outside your race. You can't, or even
trying to create a black child, a true black child, like somebody that look like you. Like, how could you date, like, just to say, a white man, y'all have a kid. The baby comes out majority white. Like, you know what I'm saying? How could you explain to your child that you understand a white aspect? Or what if the baby was dark skinned? How could he explain what it is to be black? He can't explain that.
Your father can't tell your son what it means to be a black man.
When you know yourself, you know what I'm saying?
And that's sad.
And the money ain't gonna help it. He's still gonna get that heat from the police. He's still gonna be looked at as a statistic. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. When you know yourself, you can only win. But when you don't know yourself, you start to venture off into other shit. And that's just a fact.
That white meat, the other shit. Look, at the end of the day.
What you saying, love is love, that's 100. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? When you taking the technicality standpoint, you gotta love yourself first. You know what I'm saying? You do, G.
Agreed.
Yeah, and I feel like for me personally, like, I can never date outside my race because I need to date somebody who understand my life. And it's already hard enough for a female to understand what it's like to be a black male. But for a white woman or a Mexican woman or some shit like that. Now, don't get me wrong, like, it's color people who understand, like, it's cool. It's color people who understand. Like, when I say color people, it's Mexicans and Latino people who understand what
The
it
struggle.
is to be oppressed. You get what I'm saying? Because they go through their own thing as well. It could be some poor whites who understand what it feels to be oppressed because they go through things themselves. But at the end of the day, you would never know what it's like to
For
be
a
a black
person.
man. You know what I'm saying? So
Or a black woman.
Yeah.
for a black, and I never understand a black woman struggle completely either. Like I can be sympathetic to it, but I can never I could tell myself I'm putting myself in your shoes, but I could never.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like I have to be with a black woman. When I say date though, I take a white bitch on some dates and fuck.
You know what? Let's move on to the
At the
next
end of the
question. Let's move on to the next question.
I'm out here for y'all though. Like,
Please.
Go to your next question.
I ain't
Mr.
never
Back.
put my move in a white girl.
Please.
Do white, hey Kevin, do white pussy feel different? My bad.
I answer the question.
Oh, go ahead. Do your thing.
I plead the fifth.
Oh my goodness.
Go crazy. It's my turn though.
It's your turn.
Let's see. If you were asked, no, fuck that. I'm good. A white, creamy. So it's different types of wet. Like
Okay.
girls get wet different. Some girls get that like silky, watery wet, and some girls get like creamy white wet.
Okay.
What's the difference? Like, cause I've been told, like I didn't told.
I mean,
like,
I really
that
only
white
know
shit.
about my vagina, so.
So what do you get? What you got?
What the fuck?
What you got going? Like it's okay. Hey,
Yeah, my ass shy, bitch.
what you
Creamy.
You got the creamy joint.
Niggas know what's up.
So
Okay.
you're like, I feel like the dark skinned girls got the creamy joint though. For real? All the dark skinned girls, it gonna like you put your shit in some yogurt. It's gonna look like you did your joint in some mayonnaise.
Dude, bro,
Hey, so look. Hey,
You're a mess.
look. At the end of the day,
You're a mess.
But it's some chicks that tell me like that white shit not cool. Like that's like discharge or something that's
No,
not
you have
supposed
to
be
understand
like
the difference. Like if it smells, then something's wrong. If
okay,
it smells,
okay,
something's
okay.
wrong. If it doesn't smell,
So,
nothing's wrong.
What's the difference? I know you're not a gynecologist, so you might be.
Like I'm not no fucking.
Talk about pussy a lot. Talk about pussy a lot.
If it's clumpy or like it has like a color to it,
Like white is a color. Talking about a different, like a tinge.
yeah, like if it has like a tint to it, like a yellow or greenish or something like that, then you know it ain't right. That's some other shit. But if it's white and it doesn't have a smell, I don't feel like anything's wrong with it.
Okay.
But still go to the doctor.
So you got that yogurt pussy. You just out here. You just valid. I'm for real. It's some shit out here that I like. Damn, look at my shit like. I like my shit some Crisco. Like what the fuck? Like what you got
This man is a
going?
mess.
Like what is this? What is this? It's your turn, G.
Okay. Okay. So, since we're on the topic of sex,
Go crazy.
I'll have two questions in one.
Okay.
How often does a man think about sex? That's one. And what goes through a man's mind when he gets on soft during like sexual interaction? Like what happens? Like why do y'all be going soft? What's going on?
Two completely different questions. So, that's a 2-in-1. Like that's not even related.
It is.
How often do a man think about sex? For me, it's probably multiple times a day. And I think about sex when I think about like motivating myself to do certain things. That might be weird. Like for example, like I grew up like boxing and shit. Right, so that's the only workout I ever knew was like a boxing workout. So now, like, I'm trying to get bigger and stronger, so I gotta like lift weights. What the fuck I'm lifting weights for? When am I ever gonna lift 300 pounds on my back? Like, so at the end of the day, I be thinking like damn, like if I hit the weights, I'm gonna be able to just throw this bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh my goodness.
I think about sex when I think about all type of different shit. Like, it's like motivation for me. Like, but I be telling people like I feel like I might be addicted to addicted to. It's all good. I might be addicted to sex though.
Really?
In a way where like I'm not big on weed or alcohol to the point where like
That's like one of your vices.
Yeah, like I knew niggas who had the weed vice that growing up. Like this nigga spending like 30 a day on weed, and I'm like, how the fuck I'm broke? Like if we work at the same job, I'm not spending 30 a day, but he is. Like
Right.
I should have a bag because
Right.
this nigga smoke like crazy. This nigga spending $100 a week. Where my $100 going? And then I thought about it, like I'm taking these bitches out. Like hold on, like so that's the only thing that I tweak. And like that's the only thing I'm not studying. If I ain't study for final, it ain't because I got high, because bitch said
was having
slide.
sex.
You know what I'm saying? Like so that's my vice. So I might be answering that I might be a little too biased.
Okay, answer the other question.
Why do I go on soft?
Why do men in general? Like, what do y'all be thinking about?
The only time I ever went on soft during sex is if I'm thinking about some emotional shit I shouldn't be thinking about, and probably because I shouldn't be fucking with shorty. So if I'm fucking with a chick, let's say I'm with a chick, and like the bitch cheated or something. So let's say I'm with a chick and she cheated or something, and I'm fucking. And I'd be like, damn, she was fucking that other nigga. Why shit going? Damn,
soft?
Why shit going soft? That's the only way. Now I fall asleep during sex a lot. What? I be sleepy.
What's that? That's some new. What is that?
I don't be going soft though.
You fall asleep.
But I come back though. I real wise on some
wait,
Jesus
Terry.
shit.
Wait, Terry.
Wait, back
can
though.
we please pause? You fall asleep during sex?
I have a few times. Only when I'm getting rolled though. Like if a chick ride me.
You know what? So a man just told me that riding does nothing for them.
But this the thing though. When
men don't like when a woman rides them.
Is niggas going soft on you when you riding them?
Oh, speak! Put him on the mic.
Come to the mic, bro.
That's another thing about men wanting to be in control. You know what I'm saying? We like to be in control. We like to take over. But to get back to y'all last subject about getting soft, it also can be the smell and the vibes at the time. You can actually be like, I really don't even like this chick, man. I'm really just doing something just to do something. Or it could be like a smell you smell in the midst of having sex.
Right.
Okay.
Or you
I've
might
heard
be
that
cheating.
before.
Or you might be cheating. Think about how much your bitch love you.
Hey, Terry.
And then you go soft.
Because it's something internal.
Go ahead.
Look, Diamond, so did you mean like going soft like after I nut?
No,
Right? Is that what you mean? That's what I was thinking.
No, boy, that's normal.
Because I was going to say, like, afterwards, I think about a lot that's not pertaining to sex. I'm like, when is she going home?
That's another thing, though.
You know, I'm thinking about when is she going home?
Hey.
Like, how is she getting home?
Oh, my God.
What I got to do for school?
You know what's weird, though? I don't go soft after I nut unless it's head. Like, if I get head, I can't move. If I bust off head, I can't move. But if I'm having sex, I'm just gonna pull out and put the joint back in. I'm straight.
Oh my goodness.
But like head is gonna kill me. But I think that a lot of time though, like
wait, last question: do men prefer head or sex? Head or vagina?
Hey, there's some girls out here know what they doing with the head.
I got a hot take on that. I'm gonna let y'all say what y'all
I mean, I already know what the fuck
But
y'all
sex
got
though,
to say.
sex for me personally.
Sex? Why sex though, bro?
I mean,
you should have asked him that.
Why sex?
I mean,
Go ahead.
your chances of having like weak vagina is
Slim to none.
lower
Slim
than
to
having
none.
weak head. A lot of girls got weak head.
Isn't all pussy the same?
Absolutely not.
No.
So okay, your faces is just like
Absolutely not.
And then like it's some bitches who got good pussy and bad sex.
True.
What?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you ain't know that.
Absolutely.
So you might be listen.
Y'all, somebody tell me that cold pussy exists. I swear to God.
Cold pussy?
Cold.
Oh, that might be different. Hey, she up to
Cold.
something, Diamond.
Hey, but listen though, a chick. Real quick, the point I'm making: a chick can not know how to ride, not know how to arch
But her
back.
vagina is wet.
But the vagina is tight and it's wet, but she can't do shit but lay there.
That's
and
so
get
boring
fucked up.
though. Like I would feel like the passion is
But
missing.
it's
I
some
need
chicks,
passion.
it's some
I need
chicks who
that
could go
passion.
crazy and turn around and twerk on your shit and go up and down, and the pussy is trash though. But they going crazy.
So what makes
just be
what
looking
makes
like,
pussy
damn.
trash? Can I get 2 words? What makes pussy trash?
Dry. But dry is kind of, I guess it depends on foreplay with something. But some chicks that can't stay wet.
Okay.
So dry or getting dry too fast, and if it's not tight enough,
Is tight pussy really a thing? Because we have whole babies. Like what is
it's
that?
different. Some girls' pussy ain't it's tight as others.
That's interesting.
It's some girls who have, I done fucked a lot of chicks who got kids, and some chicks are tighter than others. I don't know if it's like the nigga she fucking on a regular joint might be bigger than you. That might be a thing too.
That could possibly be a thing.
He might be wearing that shit out. Like
You know what? Terry, can you do your question? I gotta get up out of here.
Hold on.
Do your question, Terry.
Oh, this the last question?
Yeah, I think so.
It's 406. That nigga say it's her birthday, y'all.
Oh my god.
One time for the birthday.
And it's not my fucking. I'm a Sagittarius.
I gotta make this a good
not
one.
a
I had
Virgo.
lot of
Understand that.
questions. I got this
Go
the
ahead.
last one. Why do females give the nigga that they cheating with so much information about their boyfriend? Cause it's chicks that I fuck, they got a nigga. I know what the kids go to school at. I know where his mama live. I know where he live. I know what he did to the bitch.
Why are you fucking people that have a boyfriend? That's first. Second, I really can't answer. Second, I think that when a woman cheats, it's definitely a void in her life or in her relationship where she feels like an emotional detachment from her partner.
Got one. It's the last one though.
Okay.
Hey, yo, you on the show, nigga. Why do girls be telling so much?
They sad nigga.
Why do girls be telling they side nigga so much about their main nigga when they cheat? They tell it where the nigga live at, what car he drive. They pull up in a nigga car, where his mama live at. Why they,
because y'all have a different understanding with each other.
Why they be doing that, bro?
Pillow talking. Wait, she say because they got a different understanding with each other.
I feel like a woman with her side man has a different type of understanding that she has with her main man, because a lot of times women feel like they can be more. They can feel like they can be more open. Yeah, they can be more open with their side piece.
So the different. So the different understanding is that they more
They're cheating on the low. First of all, you're cheating on the low, so y'all already have this type of secrecy.
Listen. So the deeper understanding is that you getting your ass finesse.
Nigga, answer the question, bro. Answer the question.
Who is this, sir?
That's answering the question. Like
TJ,
they do it because they do it because it's blind understanding. Of course, the side nigga is gonna be more. Exactly, it's blind understanding by him. So they do it because they getting their ass finesse.
No, she's finessing. She has two niggas.
I be loving them.
You
bitches,
are missing
though.
the
I don't
question.
be finessing. It be genuine with me.
How is the sad nigga finessing anything?
This is I'm saying like this is how I look at it. Of course, I'm gonna do what it is, or I'm gonna act a way to make you like me more, to make you continue to like me. Like it's the same reason how people will leave the person they with for the person that they was messing with on the side because they think the grass is greener. And as soon as they get over there, all the same problems they had with what they had come right back. Of course, he's going to sit there and listen to you and hear about the problem.
And that was my whole stance too. There's a certain type of understanding and secrecy.
But it's a finesse because that's not him. That's why it's a finesse. That's not him. He's doing that.
I get what he's doing what he's
He's doing that
to on the show. The side nigga's putting on the show.
He's doing that to continue to be your side nigga.
Just the fuck.
Exactly.
I'm not doing nothing to keep a side bitch around. A bitch that's cheating. I'm not doing nothing to keep you around. You cheating on your main nigga. I'm not doing nothing. I'm being myself. I'm not doing nothing extra to keep you around. You cheat on you ain't shit. Like what the fuck? What I'm putting on the show for? Like what you capping?
Listen. You are doing something. You are doing something to get around because you don't deal with none of the goofy shit that she do.
That's not me putting on the show. That just mean she not bringing that shit my way because she leaving that shit with her nigga. I'm just here for the happy ending. She is too.
Well, that's how I look at it. Some niggas like being sad nigga shit. They say
so
you get the best of both worlds. That's it. Some niggas like being a sad nigga.
All right, bro. We gonna get you up out of here and finish our show. I hope you ain't called me for no emergency because we're doing the show.
Yeah, it was an emergency though, but I call your ass back. All right.
What's it going That's the last.
I think I got one last question.
What's the one last question?
What's the what makes a man comfortable opening up to a woman?
They go back to vibe. They really just go back to the vibe. Like, a big thing that made me comfortable was knowing a woman is honest with me. Mm-hmm. So, and the way that I know a woman is honest, if she tell me some shit that she know I don't want to hear.
Like
that.
Like, what does that mean? Like her personal life?
Like, it could be anything. Like, if I'm talking to a chick, I meet a chick, and she like, yeah, I'm talking to another nigga.
Okay.
I got this other nigga that I'm with. Or I call like, man, what you want? Woo. And she don't answer the phone. Like, oh, my bad, I was on a date with a nigga. Mm-hmm. I don't want to hear that, but I'm like, oh, this bitch keeping it 100. Like, because most females not going to tell you that. Mm-hmm. So it's just like, if I feel like she keeping it 100 with me, I feel like I keep it 100 with her.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Omar, I want to hear what you got to say.
Okay, understanding is key. Like he said, laying everything out on the table from the beginning. Mm-hmm. And you find out it's the truth.
Yes.
So you know when you out, you can tell whether she used to talk to this person.
Right.
By the way she goes about it, or he used to talk to this person. You know what I'm saying? So when everything she explained,
so that makes you become vulnerable around a woman.
Exactly. Like it puts me in like a place of like comfortability 100%, because it's like, first of all, this is what we fail to do. We forget that we must know each other first.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
yes.
So like when I met my girl, we talked about as much as we could. We like our first 2 weeks, we knew each other like whole life. You know what I'm saying? But everything matched. You know what I'm saying? I used to talk to this person. Oh, man, I used to talk to her too. So watch out if she look at you funny. She was up one. Same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like we at the club vibing. Cat she used to talk to. You know what I'm saying? Like those things match. So like now that's what our relationship consists of. Like truth,
like a friendship
and honesty, right? So you know what I'm saying? Like everything we do consists of like being full, like straight up. Like even if it hurt her feelings or it even bothers me, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? It's something we just gonna have to talk about and make it work and move forward. You know what I'm saying? Now she can get off task, I can get off task, but the main point is to fix the situation for what it is. You feel me? So that's what made me open up, like knowing that you legit, like you wholeheartedly 100. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Anybody want to add on to that? Or we closing out? All right. Well, one thing I want to say before we close out, I'm gonna close out with a message. I don't know how powerful.
What's your message?
School finna start tomorrow. You hear me? Like school finna start tomorrow for CPS, public school kids. All y'all other people who got money, who got y'all kids in other schools and shit, y'all probably been in school. But look, when you drop your kid off tomorrow and every day for the rest of the year, drop them off with a peaceful, calm spirit.
Yes.
So with me being a teacher, you know what I'm saying? Like our job, it's a lot of debate about what our job is. There's a lot of times where I call parents and tell them their kid acting a fucking fool, and they tell me that's your job to make sure they're not acting a fool. Like, don't call me about my kid doing the school. That's your job. You get what I'm saying? And this is the thing. You're right. It is my job. But it's also your responsibility. Because I got this kid for a brief amount of time of their life, one chapter of their life, and you got a whole nother chapter. So the thing is this. This is how teachers and parents work together. It's my job to make sure your kid learn. It's your job to make sure when you drop them off, they're ready to learn. I understand that you got to rush them to wake up in the morning and rush them to brush their teeth and all that. Cussing them out before they get out the car is not getting them ready to fucking learn. So if you cuss them out and be like, you motherfucker, you made me late for work. Woo, get your ass in that school. And now they crying walking into the school, or they sad walking into the school. They can't.
That's so important.
They finna go straight to the lunchroom and eat breakfast. Their mama just cussed them out. They finna go straight to the lunchroom and talk to their friends about. If they even eat, they finna go straight to the lunchroom and talk to their friends about whatever drama they got going on in their life. And they come to the classroom, they not ready to learn. Express the value of education to your kids every day, and make sure the same talk you have on the first day of school, like, man, you need to have a good year. This got to be a good year. Your grades got to be this. That same conversation you have in September needs to be the same in November, the same in February, the same in March, the same in June. You get what I'm saying? Like every day, express the value of education to your kid and make sure that they're ready to actually learn and not just coming to school to socialize. You know what I'm saying? That's my message for the day. We good?
Thank you. Well, I just want to thank you.
Go crazy. Drop all your shit at Diamond Dosage. Drop all your shit. Let them
first
know.
of all, I want to thank you so much for having me on your podcast, your show.
No problem. Thank you for coming.
Second, I want everybody to follow me at Diamond Dosage on Instagram and at Diamond Dose on Twitter, since I had to get a whole new Twitter. But that's neither here nor there. I also have my own podcast on Spotify, Apple, and SoundCloud. And you can check out my blogs at diamonddosage.com.
Absolutely. And it's very problematic. So
you know what? This man and this problematic word needs to die, because you have been the most problematic on this episode. And I just want everybody to understand that I was the most sane one today. Okay? All right.
Why does it always have to end up like this? 'Cause you's a bitch.